barbell shoulder press.
Yeah.
How would you attack it?
I'll probably face this way, that way, put it that way, put it back. If I was going to attack it, I might have it maybe one higher, but because of my bad shoulders, but yeah. In the old days I'd do it behind the head, but since the car accident and that, it's hard to go behind the head. But when I was younger I used to always do it behind, but now I do it in front when I can do it. Since that car accident 6 years ago I still can't do a lot of shit. 6.5 years almost. But to the front's not bad. You can either do it seated or standing, or with a support behind your back. With no support you've got to use more stabilizer muscles, which is harder and stuff like that, or you can do it standing, which isn't bad. You can sort of position your feet more, but it's a good one, good mass builder. Hear everything clicking and cracking.
Now, would you do barbell these days, or strictly dumbbells? And
normally dumbbells, only due to the fact, like the bar there sort of hurts the shoulder a little bit because I'm there. A dumbbell, I might be able to just move it a fraction. Yeah. It just takes that pain away. So, but when I first started, it was always barbell. When I had no problems, but now I prefer dumbbells. Even like if I'm doing dumbbell presses, I might only have to move it a fraction just to alleviate some pain, but barbells are still good.
And how far do you go down? And is that purely just to keep the tension?
Only about here. I try and go over bars like I would if I had a dumbbell, just like in line with the ear or just a little bit past it. When I was younger I used to go right down a bit to here, but it doesn't really work your shoulder much. You're just sort of dropping deeper. But about there, even if your arm's straight. So, I've seen some just bring it to the top of the head.
We can live more that way.
True.
And behind the neck, did you really used to like that, or is it?
I actually did. I used to like it. I used to do like 4 plates when I was younger. And the same with pull downs. I used to always do pull downs behind the head. I used to go really heavy, but then, I don't know, I think some person came out and said, that's bad for your shoulders. And I never really had shoulder problems doing it behind. So presses we all went to the front, pull downs we all went to the front. Yeah. And now if I go behind, it's like, it's almost like I'd have to train it to go back that far again. So yeah, but I used to always like it behind. It felt good, never had a problem with it. Until some new rocket science person said, no, you've got to do them to the front. So who knows? I think if you can do them both, you know? Yeah. As long as you're doing good form and that, I'd still stick to behind and in front. That's why, again, you know, dumbbells you can sort of put where it's comfortable. So dumbbells are pretty much to the side, so that's middle of the road. You're not in front or behind you.
And I think things like that, like behind the neck, if you're doing it with no weight, it's more like a stretch, and then you add a little bit of weight. If it hurts, well then you stop doing it.
I was going to start back up again, but after I had the last neck operation, I haven't got around to it. But I should start, even like you said, if it's just the bar to begin with, and then maybe 5, and just slowly, like I said, just get back to it. It's like I haven't squatted for a long time, and the hardest thing I found about squatting again was getting under the bar and put my arm. You put your arm back like this, and then I've done a couple of reps and got a cramp in my forearm.
Pins and needles.
Yeah, so
it's mobility.
That's a good exercise.